All right, PD Mac Relics and Rust. I didn't do a real intro video on this here Jeep. We just jumped right on it, and so it's in the shop, and I figured I'd just go through it real quick and show you what we're doing, and you get an idea as to some of the stuff we can handle. A little bit of fab work, obviously upgraded suspension, that sort of thing. We're going to do a 2.5-inch lift, but we got to get the springs. And let's see, what else? I don't know, kind of just personalize it. We're probably going to paint it. It's a couple of different colors right now. Solid, but a couple of different colors. And we got to do some interior work, you know, seats, at least cover them. Maybe replace some center console, stereo, that sort of stuff. Some lights, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, there she is. She's on jack stands because we just put a full Rancho setup in it. This is their 5000 series. Let me get some light on that subject. RS 5000s. So they're good for a 2.5-inch, which is what we're going to do. It's pretty much what you do. So you don't have to, you know, do major modifications to like the steering arms and dropping the transfer case, transmission, all that kind of stuff. You don't really change the trajectory too much of the drive shafts. So that's that. We did a new track rod, new dampener, fabbed up these here custom brackets for the sway bar because there was no sway bar installed. So we got these energy suspension polyurethane bushings, and then I fabbed up these 2-inch angle iron jobs to create the drop and the offset. And then we've got the links. So these spring plates were different. Came with an extra set of spring plates that were all hagged out, so we cut off the post and I welded them onto these spring plates so that we'll be able to put a link in. That link will go from here to here, and I'm toying with the idea of doing what are those quick release links, so in case they want to go off-roading, although this thing isn't really going to have the clearance for it, maybe it's an added incentive for the buyer, I don't know. But as it stands, we've done that. We did we cleaned up the collar in there and also the inner tie rod end at the pitman arm. This truck has been upgraded. Originally it was manual steering, and it's upgraded to power steering, which is another reason why we had to drop the sway bar, because it won't clear that housing over there unless we had done so. So there you go. This thing's got a new fender on this side, both inner and outer. Just redid all the lights up front, so we still have an issue with that turn signal. I'm not sure what the fuck's up with it, but again on this side, a little shocky poo there. Real clean Jeep, no patches or welds or anything on the frame itself. This is a, you know, factory fender. Just this flare's gonna come off. Got some cool ass steps right there my brother picked up yesterday. It's got some new mirrors on it. Originally this car was, or Jeep was teal, and this is not teal, this is aqua, but the original color was in fact teal. So these rear springs are pretty hagged out. It's got a new fuel tank in it. You'll see the spring is running pretty much a flat plane. Obviously it should be arched. It's not. You see our pretty new shock in there. It's got a brand new exhaust system on it. Like I said, this fuel tank is hardcore. I mean, it's like 3/16 inch steel. It's dirty, but it is legit new. Tires are nice, but we're gonna go with some 33s. Back it up here. It's got a bit of an angle because it's on stands. Whoops. There we go. Don't like this hard top, so we're gonna do a bikini top. Hey doggy, are you sleeping in there? So we've got issues on the rear door that are you know, making me want to buy a new one. Some spare parts, including air conditioning, which is pretty damn neat. Random stuff in the back here. Some more random stuff. This all came with it. Now these seats, although they are Jeep seats, they're kind of beat. You know, I mean, if somebody's going to pay up for this thing, we want to make sure that it's looking nice. And when I mean pay up, I'm not talking a couple grand. So we're going to rip the top off. Well, maybe not rip it off, but likely where a speaker went. I just replaced all the fuses in the fuse block and cleaned it up, put a couple of new flashers in there. We installed a new high-low beam switch. Yep. Hi. I'm come in here with you, okay? We're gonna clean this up, tidy it up. Somebody at one point had painted it this gold copper metallic, which quite frankly I think is bitchin', but there's no way for us to get that back. So 23,000 miles on this bad boy. And oil and volts, and then we got a water gauge that looks pretty hokey. You see a lot of wiring down here. Some of it is for this you know, speaker, which is really jamoky. But this stuff over here, actually, this thing is upgraded with an EFI unit, which was $1,500. So I mean, see what I mean? Like, that seat's bent and looks like trash, so we're gonna fix it. Yeah, so we got this. Let me get this light on. And it had a brand new EFI system on it with a 4.2 liter straight six and a T5 transmission, which is a Mustang 5-speed. So we have to upgrade, or not upgrade, but get this hood up. We got to get a front drive shaft made because we don't have it. And the T5 transmission pushes the transfer case back a little further than the factory unit does. So, yes, it's got EFI, but the damn motor is brand new also. So, maybe not like brand new to the point where it's 0 miles, but really freaking new. I have to replace the valve cover gasket because it's leaking a little bit here, a little bit here at the studs, but that's it. We got that already. Yeah, so pretty much a brand new long block with all brand new accessories. That's a new power steering pump, new hose, fan, water pump. When I say long block, you don't get any accessories. So your throttle body injection, brandedly new. Clutch master over there is brand new. Battery, ignition components. Alternator is brand new. Distributor is brand new. Everything, with the exception of the oil pan, is brand new. Even the damn wiring is all brand new. So when I say brand new, likely, you know, maybe 1,000 or 2 miles on it. New clutch. We can tell that it's got a new clutch in it. And I haven't cracked it open, so I can't really tell you anything else. New starter, obviously. So long blocks, they just, like I said, come as a long block. That's the block, the internals, the head. You got to add everything else. So it's a pretty... we're pretty stoked about this because it runs really well. It's got killer compression, doesn't skip a beat, and does everything it's supposed to do. There's a new clutch slave cylinder down there. What else? Non-power brakes, we might upgrade that. And then I got to fix this because this, Ham discovered this the other day. We were wondering what the fuck was clinking in the steering, and that's what prompted us to replace all the steering components because we had a couple of blown joints. After we did that, we figured we'd had it fixed, but once we started tweaking back and forth on the thing, we realized, oh no. So that's just simply a bushing in there, and then this U-joint, you can see it, it's got a little bit of play in it. So that, coupled with this, is going to give you a little bit of slop in your steering, so we're going to wrap that. And then she should be mechanically sound turnaround time on this one, get the light out, hoping for maybe 3 more weeks, 4 weeks, and should be ready to go, providing we can get everything. Unlike with the other vehicles we've been working on, like the Dodge and the MG, half the crap we want to buy for it's been back ordered. So yeah, there she be, sleeping 440, waiting for a timing gear setup, and there you have it. So quick update. Actually, that was more like 10 minutes, but you get the point. All right, peace out.